My name's Jessie and I am in my 4A term of Kinesiology. So far I've completed 3 co-op terms. I've done 2 as a research assistant at Wilfrid Laurier University down the road in their kin department, and I've had 1 as an events programmer at the East Elgin Community Complex in Elmer. I would say a big part of what I've been able to do with my research at Laurier was be involved in a variety of academic conferences. I went to Newfoundland in October of 2017 and presented this past year in Toronto of 2018. Those were really pivotal experiences because I was able to take what I had learned and the skills that I had acquired and become confident in and apply it to a setting, an academic setting that was like that 5 years ago I wouldn't have ever thought I would have been able to do. I feel grateful for those experiences, and I attribute a lot of my confidence level in those environments to the skills that I have fostered here at St. Jerome's. So I actually didn't know really much about St. Jerome's until I came here for a campus tour, again for kinesiology, and I had my friend, one of my best friends, Hannah, with me, and we were exploring campus, and she was interested in arts, and so while we were at the main campus arts presentation, John Arnault was there, and he was speaking about St. Jerome's, and Hannah kind of said, "Oh, that place sounds really cool," at which point we decided to venture on over to St. Jerome's, and we took a tour here, and my mom and I both fell in love with the place instantly felt like home, and so you've got to go where you find your home, so that's why we decided to come to St. Jerome's. So I started off in my first year as an ambassador and tour guide, and then I was a Frost leader for Frost Week, and then I was a member of the student activities team. I was an assistant activities coordinator, and now I'm a residence don. I've also done things like Relay for Life every year, and I've done the leadership conference. Actually, the university, despite popular belief, we have an equestrian team, does exist, can confirm. So I've been on the equestrian team as well as the executive of the equestrian team for 2 years during my time here, as well as an active intramural participant. So I've done volleyball intramurals and soccer intramurals, which has been a good time. But a lot of my time I spent here at St. Jerome's. So I believe that St. Jerome's is a very immersive and welcoming environment. I think a lot of people who come onto St. Jerome's campus for the first time experience a feeling of instant warmth and love in the community. As someone who definitely experienced a big change moving an hour and a half from home, it was a little bit like intimidating coming into university and not knowing who you were going to meet, where you were going to be, how comfortable you'd be, where you were staying. And I think a big thing for me was also, like, for some reason I've always felt weird when I'm not sleeping in my own bed, but that completely changed coming to St. Jerome's. And so the feelings are really based around feeling comfortable with who you are, and once you're comfortable with who you are, you can really take the time to thrive in environments which you enjoy. So for me, because I felt so comfortable and so loved and I could really be myself, that's why I decided to get so involved as an ambassador, as a member of the student activities team, and continue to stay involved. So yeah, I would recommend St. Jerome's to a prospective student because it is definitely one of the biggest factors why I believe I have thrived in my academic, my personal, my social, and my mental well-being, all of those aspects of my life. I really feel like I've been able to thrive in because I felt so supported. It's hard, again, going into university, not knowing where you're going to be, not really just going into the unknown, but being able to have positive interactions with literally everybody in the community allows you to feel capable. It allows you this level of positivity and energy that brings a lot to all these different aspects of my life. My favorite SJ memory is definitely in first year. I would say we had an event held by these it was Frost leaders at the time, and we were holding a lip sync battle event. I did a duet with one of my best friends to Love is an Open Door from Frozen, and that's just carried with me, and the joy you feel in those moments is really irreplaceable. So, my favorite place on the SJ campus, I would say is, there are two spots that I really like. The cafeteria, because food and people, so it's great. Eating meals together, I think, is something that's so important, because I've always done it growing up. My family always had dinner together. Pretty much anytime they have some sort of stir fry with fresh vegetables, I know that's like that's the nutrition side kicking in. Fresh vegetables, I'm gluten intolerant, and whenever they have rice or rice noodles with the stir fry, it's incredible. St. Jerome's has always been so good with dietary restrictions, as well as their sweet potato fries. I love that they do sweet potato fries. I would also say the student affairs hallway. It's really nice to walk down the hallway and see Megan and see everybody who's working there. There's always a couple of people in their offices with their doors open, so just poking our heads in and saying hey. Sweeney Lounge is down that way. Sometimes there's stuff going on in there. And it's just a nice place to go after class, and I have class until 4 p.m. every day, so it's nice, like right before dinner, like to see the people you want to see before taking some time and then eating and then getting to work. So it's a pretty positive part of my day.
How would you describe St. Jerome's in one word?
Welcoming. Ryan 3, floor fish. Look at his gills.